You know what I just realized? I haven't landed a 360 flip in my entire life. I think it's about time we change that. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna give myself 24 hours or less to learn how to 360 flip. And I'm gonna take my camera along and show you guys exactly how I do it.
So before heading out, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos to get a better idea of the mechanics involved in trying to land a 360 flip. I then made my way over to a quiet skate spot in my hometown and started to warm up. Now, most of the videos out there recommend you master the following tricks before attempting a 360 flip. That's the ollie, the kick flip, the shove it, and the varial flip. Now, these were tricks I already knew how to do pretty well, but depending on your skill level, you may want to focus a bit more time on the fundamentals before moving on to the 360 flip. So here are my first few tries. You'll notice that my balance is off, and although I have the spin down, which is pretty good, my board is constantly landing behind me. From all the videos I watched on YouTube, this is actually a pretty common problem. It happens when you don't shift your weight back far enough. No matter how many times I tried, I couldn't figure out a way to get the board in front of me. So I got a bit frustrated and decided to switch it up and try it rolling. But this happened on my first try. It was pretty painful.
That just hit me right in the ankle.
But I just shook it off and kept going. Unfortunately, the sun was going down and it was just becoming too hard to see my board.
6:39. It's fall in Canada, so it's just too dark right now to see my board. I gotta call quits tonight. I'm still trying to land this trick in 24 hours. I'm gonna give it everything I got, and hopefully I can. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Going over the footage I shot Friday, I realized a few things. The first thing is that I was actually scooping the board pretty well, and because of this, I almost always got the board to do the full 360 flip. However, because I wasn't shifting my weight back far enough, the board kept landing behind me. On top of that, I think my back foot was a bit too far, so I brought it closer to the wheel to help me keep my board underneath me. After taking Saturday off, you can see here that starting off was a bit of a struggle. My timing was off, and my legs were really sore. But instead of getting frustrated, you can see here, this is the moment when I start to visualize the trick. It might look funny, I'm moving my hands, I'm talking to myself, but I'm not joking, this was a game changer. Just by visualizing the trick, I immediately started to get closer and closer to landing it. It's almost like when you visually see it in your mind, you're almost telling your body what to do. As I'm starting to see progress here, I'm starting to get happy, I'm starting to get fired up. I can feel that I'm gonna land this trick very soon. But then I start to run into a new issue. The board's flipping enough, and I'm staying over top of it, but it seems to be moving away from me. So after a while, I decide to start jumping forward to try to catch my board. Now, most of the videos I watched never actually mentioned this part, but watching videos of people doing the trick, I noticed that unlike the ollie and the kick flip where you jump straight up and straight down, most people doing a 360 flip jump forward at least slightly. As soon as I started to implement this, I started to catch the board. In fact, I started to consistently catch the board. The only issue is my heels kept touching the ground. So I began to bend lower and really explode and jump forward. At this point, I was fully committed. My whole body was sore, but I just knew I wasn't leaving until I landed this trick. Almost 300 tries later, and then this happens. It may have not been the cleanest 360 flip, but you try telling it to this guy. I set out to land a 360 flip, and I did it. It took me 2 days and 297 failed attempts before I finally landed my first 360 flip. This is a trick I wanted to land for many years. I hope this can help you guys land your first 3 flip too.